That lynx will bolt in a heartbeat. Careful now. The lynx is a cunning animal that almost never attacks humans. They are quiet, they are cautious, and they are fast. I have seen some here up to 40 kilograms. No joke. This is an apex predator, as rare as it is deadly. And look at that. This lynx still has a belly full of reindeer. The Nanites will be relieved to know that this animal is no longer dining on their herds. And let's be real, harvesting a lynx is no small feat. To hunt the apex predators, one must be an apex hunter, and you certainly are. So, would you do a personal favor for me? I've marked the map on your hunter mate. Go there. When I was a girl, this was my favorite place to pray to my ancestors. I know it's superstitious, but could you say a prayer there? Pray to anyone you want. Pray to no one, your choice. Just something about finding reindeer in that lynx. It unsettles me. The air is getting colder, and I think we could use a little divine help. There you are. The Nenets migrate hundreds of kilometers across the Yamal Peninsula. Sites like this have served the community for a millennium. This one is my personal favorite. It is dedicated to my great-great-uncle, a shaman, who was said to have spiritual visions on this spot. Open your mind, Hunter. What visions will you have? How I wish I could be there with you. Not in a romantic way. We are close, but not that close. I mean, I wish I could be out of this office, to be in the wild, trekking and climbing. Oh, извини. I am being sentimental. Let me give you some peace in this beautiful place. Mutant on the loose, which sounds about as credible as Georgis Chuchunya. But Katerina says something spooked her neighbors heard last night, and now some Nenets reindeer have gone missing. Maybe another lynx, maybe something else. Can you try to find a missing reindeer? The area reported by Katerina is marked on your hunter mate. Head that way and scout for tracks. This is near where the Nenets lost track of the reindeer. Investigate. I saw a reindeer. Follow that trail. That reindeer is dead. Gutted, but not eaten. Lynx do not kill for sport. Maybe there was a lynx, but it was scared off before it could eat. By what? I don't know. See if there are tracks nearby. Aha! Lynx tracks fleeing this area. Just as I suspected. bear has an odd walk. Like it's injured. Ach, chort. I may know this bear. There is something you and I should discuss. A dead lynx too? That can only mean one thing. Do you see other tracks nearby? Bear tracks. This isn't a lynx problem. This is a bear problem. But what kind of bear would do this? Why wouldn't it eat the animals it kills? Can you take a picture of those tracks? This bear has an odd walk. Like it's injured. Ach, chort. I may know this bear. There is something you and I should discuss. Blood and tracks. This has to be the trail. Do you hear that? It's a reindeer, wounded. Maybe by this bear. Please, find this reindeer and spare it any pain. Be careful. The bear might be nearby. Blood and tracks. This has to be the trail. reindeer is in great pain. Another victim of this bear, no doubt. You know what you have to do now. Thank you. I'll let Katerina know we found the missing reindeer. You've cleared every obstacle we've encountered. But take a moment and think. Are you ready to hunt a dangerous bear? Do you have the right guns? The right gear? If not, head to an outpost to prepare yourself. Seriously. If you're equipped and ready, scout for bear tracks nearby. That wounded reindeer could not have run too far from the spot where it was attacked. There it is. Follow this trail. If you're equipped and ready, scout for bear tracks nearby. That wounded reindeer could not have run too far from the spot where it was attacked. As I suspected, these tracks lead away from Mamontovaya Tundra and toward Pustaya Mountain. In English you would call it Hollowed Mountain. Pustaya Mountain is a place with bad memories for me. But you don't have time for that sob story now. If you're equipped and ready, scout for bear tracks nearby. That wounded reindeer could not have run too far from the spot where it was attacked. The temperature has dropped over 10 degrees in the last few hours, and we've got a storm front coming in. You need to get to safety before that happens. Look for a campsite in the area marked on your hunter mate. Get there before the weather turns against you. You can return to this bear hunt when the storm passes. That cabin looks like a good place to wait it out. The storm should blow over in about 8 hours. Take that time to rest. Okay, the storm is over, and we're back to the slightly more tolerable version of sub-zero weather. Before you get back to your bear hunt, Georgi reported a lynx behaving very strangely nearby, wandering in the daytime, exposing its position. Unusual behavior for a strategic, nocturnal predator. Georgi is not the most reliable source for us, but something tells me this is no hoax. Maybe it's another lynx injured by that bear. Maybe it's another anthrax problem. I'll mark the area Georgi reported on the Huntermate. Have a look. This is the area where the lynx was spotted. See any tracks? You've spotted the lynx. Observe it. Take a photo for me. Does it look sick? No sign of injury or rabies. Could be anthrax. Could be something else. The animal is sick. We can't risk an outbreak this close to the Reindeer Herders Festival. Put it down. You need to get back on the bear hunt. So it's time you understand what you're up against. The locals think that a radioactive mutant lives on Postaya Mountain, but I know what's really up there, and it's my fault. Head to the area marked on the hunter mate, and I'll explain. My previous expedition. You know, they were enthusiasts, not professionals. Passionate amateurs, like Gunther Baden. One day I sent some of them to observe a rare, exotic bear. An albino brown bear. As long as they didn't provoke the animal, what harm could come from documenting its presence? But when the party came back to camp for dinner, they accidentally led the albino right to us. The animal was beyond hungry. It was starving. I put myself between the bear and the team, and I shouted, and I stood my ground, but it kept moving forward. It took one swipe and I was on the ground. I put both buckshot rounds from my shotgun into its chest. Point blank. It howled and ran off. I tried to get up and chase after it, but... Might as well rip this bandage off quickly. So, I can't walk. For now. With a year in physical therapy, maybe I will graduate from chair to crutches. I won't be dancing to Kalinka anytime soon, but at least, with your help, I'll see this expedition completed. Clean up the mess that I made. Anyway, that's why I'm not out there with you. I wish I could be, but... Sorry. This is not a pity party. I think the albino is still alive. I should have had slugs loaded in my shotgun, but I never thought this one would sneak up on us. I would be overjoyed to find out I'm just being paranoid, but to prove it beyond a doubt, you're heading for the albino's den. Be careful, and we'll see what we find. Maybe in this case, my paranoia is justified.